Hello dear students, welcome to the computer class of standard 6. Today we are going to begin the second session of our chapter 4, Microsoft Excel 2010 part 1. In the first session, we have discussed about the introductory part of our Excel program. And then after some of the basic tasks we have discussed about the Excel program. Now today we are going to begin the new session of this chapter. So let's just start the chapter. So students, in the previous session we have discussed lastly about that how to create this timetable, your timetable. Practically we have seen all these things, that how to do the merge and center. Now in the today's session we are going to discuss about the charts in a Excel, how to prepare chart in our Excel program. So Excel provides the facility to represent the data in the form of chart, and it is very easy to analyze and compare the data represent in the form of a chart. So here you can see this is the numerical data that is in the form of table. Now very easily we can create this table into the form of chart, and we can represent this numerical data in the form of graphical representation. So here some of the steps are given that we have to follow to prepare the chart. And first we have to prepare this first term result in our Excel sheet. So here type the data in the new worksheet as shown here. So now we will see here the worksheet is already opened by me, the Excel program here. And here you have to do the merge and center to select this task. So suppose here I am doing, first you just select the cell that is A to F. And then after you just select the button from here, merge and center, and select merge and center. And there you just type first term result. Then after come to the next cell, and there you just type subject's name, that is maths, SS, science, computer and English. Then after respectively we have to type the record, that is first student is the Bubbly. Bubbly has scored the marks 78 in the maths, 84 in a 79. Next is a 85 and 77. So here like this you have to enter the whole data that is shown over here. I have already created this table here, you can see. So now we will follow the steps to prepare the chart. And first we will apply the border to our table. So first you just select the bold data. Then after in the home tab in the font group, the border option is there. You just select the all borders option. Then you can see here the border is applied to your table. Then after now you just select the cell that is from A2 to F8. This cells you have to select. Don't select the heading, first term result, but you just select the cells that is A2 to F8. Then after you just go to the insert tab. From the insert tab you just select the charts group, and from that you just select the column chart option. So here you can see the column chart option is there. You just click on that and you just select the first one chart type, that is clustered column. So here you can see very easily just by clicking one time your chart is ready over here. So students, here you can see now our chart is ready. So here you can see on the x-axis title you can see the marks of the students, and on the y-axis title we have the names of that particular students, and the marks of the students are represented in the colorful forms. Here you can see this is the column chart we have selected. So these columns are represented with the colorful lines, and here you can see the legend. This is called as the legends. So this legend shows us that blue color is for which subject. This color is for which subject. Green color is for essays, purple is for computer, and this blue is for English subject. So based on that we can identify that this belongs to the which color belongs to the which subject mark. Then after you can see, as we have created the chart, one more menu, that new tool came over here, that is known as a chart tools. And in the chart tools we can see that three more tabs are there, that is named as a design, layout and format. So here this provides the more functionality based on our chart. So first we will check the design tab. So now we are in the design tab, and here you can see the first one option is the change chart type option. So you just click here. Here more than 10 type of charts are available, that you can see the line chart, pie chart, bar chart, and according to your wish you can select any one. And further in that all the types, the sub options are also there, that you can see over here. This all are the options, the different type of the columns chart. So which one you like, you can select according to your wish. Suppose you want this pyramid type of the cone type of style, then you can select that one and click on a OK. Then it will be changed like this. So like this you can change the style with the help of change chart type option. If you don't want this, then you just simply use undo button to remove that effect. Next is the switch row and column. So now you can see here on the switch row and column that swaps our x and y axis data. So now on the x axis what is there? The marks. And on the y axis we are having the names of a student. If we switch it, then here you can see that now the bubbly or the student's name are written there and the subject's name came over here. So like this the swapping is there. So x-axis data came into the y-axis data. So here instead of the student's name, what is there now? Math, science, SS, computer, the subject's name are there. And the student's name are written here like this. And if you don't want to use, then again you just use the switch row and column again. Then it will become like this how it was before. Then after the next is a chart layout. So here you can see that more than the 10 chart layout is available. So by default you can see here the x-axis, here the y-axis where the student's name. This is the colorful representation of our marks. And here on the left hand side, right hand side you can see the legends. So now this is the by default the first one type you can select. Then this is the second type. You can see here the legends position is changed. The marks are also visible along with the your colorful representation. And this is the third one. You can see the changes there in your layout. Which one you want? If you select this one, then the table also included there. You can see here. So here you can write the axis title, the chart title, and here the data table is also included there. So this type of different layouts are there. Which one is suitable for you? You can select any one according to your wish. So here you can see the difference. So here we are keeping this one only. So the first one we are selecting as our chart layout. Now the next is a chart style. So here you can see so many colors, different colors are there. In that colors you can represent your chart. So you can see the changes over here. So anyone you can select according to your wish. So I am selecting this one. So here you can see this is the representation of your chart. Now if you want to increase the size of your chart, you can increase it. You just click here on this 4 handles. Here you can see the arrow will be changed. Then you just increase the size by dragging the mouse to the left side. Don't release the left button till that time. Just stretch the mouse and release it. Now here the next is the option is the move chart option. So if you want to move this chart into the another sheet, then we can use the move chart option. So you just click on the move chart option, and here you can select the two options are there. First one is in the new sheet, or you want to, by default now our chart is in the sheet 1. If you want to move in the sheet 2 and sheet 3, then you can select the object in option. And if you want to move your chart into the new chart sheet, then you have to select the new sheet option. So here we will select both. Now I am selecting the sheet 2 first and OK. So here you can see that my chart is moved in the chart sheet 2 and my data table is in the sheet 1. Now again we will use the move chart option. So you just go to the design tab and select the move chart. So now you just select the new sheet. So it will be moved into the new sheet, the chart sheet, and the name of that sheet will be the chart 1. Click on OK. So here you can see the new tab is visible over here, that is named as a chart 1. And there our data, the chart has been moved, and our table is there in the sheet 1 and our chart is there in the chart 1 sheet. Then after the next option is the layout menu. So now we will discuss the layout menu. So the first one, layout menu, the first one option is the chart title. So it is used to set the chart title. So where you want to set the center overlay or above the chart. So I am selecting the above the chart. So here the option is there. You just double click here, remove this chart title, and there you just type your own chart title, that is first term result I want to set. So first term result I will type there. Then after, next is a axis title. So go to the axis title. There are two axes, x axis and y axis. So first is for the horizontal axis. So select there the title below axis. Here the axis title is visible. You just click there, take the cursor there first, then with the backspace you just remove it and write it down there, name of a student. Now this is written, so very small handwritings are coming, so you can make it big. So you just select that name, go to the home tab, and you can increase the size of that text. So here you can see that is visible. And color also, if you want to change, you can change the color as well. And fill color also you can change according to your wish. So like this you can apply the formatting there to the axis title. Now again go to the chart and select the layout, and again axis title, and now vertical axis title. So in which form you want the rotated title? So I have select the rotated, but how many options are there, we will see that first. Rotated title is also there, vertical title. So if you select vertical, and it will be visible like this. Then next option is a horizontal title. Then it will be visible like this. Any form you can select according to your wish. Then take the cursor there, and there you just type marks. Then after you just select it, go to the home tab again, increase the size, and here also you can change the fill color according to your wish. So here we have set the chart title, axis title, and our first term result. So in the first term result also we can apply the formatting, select it, go to the home tab, change the fill color there, and here you just increase the size of it. So here the name is first term result, you can see over there. Again come to the layout menu. Now here the options are there for the legend, that where you want to display your legend. Legends means this one. If you want to change the position of the legends, then you can change it. So show the legend at the right. So by default it is the right side only. Then after at the top, then it will come at the top. Show the legend at the left, then it will come to the left side. Next is show the legend overly at the right, then it will be visible like this over your chart. But that doesn't look so, it doesn't look good, so we will not select that one. The same as if you select the left, then it will display like this. So by default the left right side only the legends are visible, so we will select that one, show the legend on the right. Next is the data labels. If along with the chart you want to display the marks here, then here you can select this data labels option. So where you want to display the marks at the center, then the mark will be visible at the center of the chart. Then after inside the end, then it will be visible like this. Next is the outside the end, then it will be visible like this. So it looks good, so we are selecting the outside the end option. And next is the data table. So if you want to attach the data table along with your chart, then you can select this one option. If you select the none, then it will not be visible. Then show data table, then it will be visible like this. And next option is the show data table with the keys, legend keys, then it will be visible like this. So we are keeping this one only. Next is the grid lines option. So it is used to display the grid lines over here. So like this you can see the grid lines are visible over here. So both the grid lines we will set the vertical as well as the horizontal grid lines. So like this you can do the formatting, the modifications to your chart. So here we have discussed all the options of our design and layout tab. In the format tab here you can see whatever the things we have discussed, here we have changed the, so that things you can apply the word art. So you can see this we have applied over here. So many styles are there, you can choose any one according to your wish, then that styles will be applied to your text. So select this box, and if you want to set anything from here, then that also you can set. So suppose I am selecting this one, then that will be visible over there. Here also I want to change, then here I am selecting this, so here you can see the things are changed over here. So just select the things according to your wish. So students, we have discussed the column chart, that how we can create the column chart, and that we have done over here. Now we will see that with the help of this data, how we can create the pie chart, the circular chart. So for that you can't select the whole table. Either you can select the Bubbly's all subject mark, or you can select the all students marks of any one particular subject. So both the pie chart we will create here. First we will create the pie chart for the Bubbly of all the subjects mark. So you just select here of the Bubbly's data only. Then after go to the insert and select the pie chart and select the this. So here you can see this is the pie chart of the Bubbly, student Bubbly, and here these legends represent the marks of her subject. And from here you can change the layout if you want to change. So like this, that will be visible over here. Now we will create the pie chart for the math subject of all the students. So for that you just select the all the students name and the math subjects mark. Go to the insert and again go to the pie and select the chart. So here you can see the next chart is visible over here. So here this shows the maths subject result of all the students, that is Bubbly, Amish, Shruti, Shri, Isha and Urvi. So like this you can create the pie chart as well, and have whatever the formatting we have performed on the column chart, the same thing you can perform over here. So students, now we are going to conclude our chapter number 4. So I hope you understood all the things where whatever we have discussed in this chapter. Thank you students.